boyfriend. I'm 26 years old and we are gonna talk about that. I used to get so worked up about the fact that I've never had a boyfriend. That used to be something that kept me up at night. I used to think I was the weirdest person alive for never having been in a serious relationship or ever having labeled someone as my boyfriend. After some serious reflection and therapy, I learned that there is nothing wrong with me. And there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of if you've never been in a technical relationship. I have had many situationships and even just situations that have taught me so much about dating, guys, myself. I don't think it's important how many boyfriends or girlfriends or relationships someone has been in. Like, I always used to be so scared because I'm like, oh my God, people are gonna think that like I'm an idiot and don't know what I'm doing and like whatever, and they're just not gonna wanna be with me because I've never been in a relationship, and they're probably gonna be like, oh my God, like such a red flag, like no one wants to be in a relationship with her. That's my like inner like negativity speaking, and I think that's my insecurity speaking. I used to be like, oh my God, I think that about myself, so everybody must think that. And yeah, maybe some people do.
Yeah. It's normal. You're thinking that way because it's natural for a woman to attract a guy. And it's natural for you to think that, okay, I don't have a boyfriend and this is a problem. Yeah. If you see it as a problem, then you're going to look for a solution. But if you don't see it as a problem, then it's going to stick around. It's going to stay around for as long as you want it to stay.
Do think that. Maybe some people do think it's weird that I've never been in a relationship. Maybe they consider it a red flag. But I personally don't. At this point in my life, I am really proud of myself for how I've handled boys and dating throughout my life. Because in high school growing up, yeah, I'll be the first to admit it's not like boys were knocking down my door. There weren't many guys that were interested in me. Okay, I'll be honest there. But at the same time, I was very focused on myself, school, my friends, and swimming. That was my sport that I did seriously. Those were my.
But this is something that is like, it's normal for every young girl. When you're growing, it's most of the time you're focused on your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, your friends. You don't think so much about the boys, and which is a positive. It's positive. And that's what most parents want for their daughters. Like, they would go above and beyond to ensure that you are not into guys, because they know the consequences, because they know if you get pregnant or anything happens, you're going to derail, you're going to go off track, and you're not going to achieve and attain your goals, So this is positive. Like, it happened to me as well. And back then I was really like angry that my parents were doing that. But now that I'm a grown woman, I see the benefits of it. But that's what happens to almost everyone. It happens to everyone. Like almost every female, it does happen. And it is a good thing. In my opinion, it is a good thing.
My priorities. Boys were never a priority to me. I didn't want to focus on that because I had other things I wanted to focus on. So with that, I was able to really develop my strong female friendships, and I carried that with me, kind of the same mindset in college. Like, yeah, I had hookups in college, whatever, but I never dated anybody in college because it just wasn't a priority to me. And even for like 2 years post-grad, it was not a priority to me. And in the past 2 years, I've kind of made it a little bit more of a thing, and I've learned a lot, and I've had my bouts of.
So, is hookup and casual dating and situationship different from having a boyfriend? Because from the beginning of this video, I thought that this was a genuine concern of someone saying that, oh, I've never had a boyfriend. Look at me, I'm beautiful. I have everything going on for me, but I have never had a boyfriend. But at this point in the video, I find out that she has been having hookups. Look at her, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. But she doesn't want to be with one guy. She wants to sample as many guys as possible, because this is what I've seen in the other videos. If you check on this video series, you're going to see that most of the girls, they're gorgeous. They're drop dead gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. But they don't want to be with one guy. They want to sample as many guys as possible. And then they turn around and complain, I don't have a boyfriend. I've never had a boyfriend. Girl, you are gorgeous. You're beautiful. The fact that you've never had a boyfriend is because you don't want to have a boyfriend. The duty is upon you to have a boyfriend to fix your problem, because you know your problem and you know how to fix it, but you refuse to fix it and you make it a problem. You know the solution to your problem. You're gorgeous. What's the problem? Why is this a trend? I see like this is a trend and these young girls love it. I'm 18, I've never had a boyfriend. I'm 25, I've never had a boyfriend. I'm 26, I've never had a boyfriend. Then when you go like to dig deeper, you see that they have been having hookups, situationships, casual dating, one night stand, and they expect to have a boyfriend. I don't know, like you eat your cake and have it. Girl, that's not possible. Like the choice is yours. You choose to have hookups instead of having a boyfriend. And then you turn around and complain to everyone, oh, I don't have a boyfriend. Girl, you know what to do. If you want to have a boyfriend, you're going to have a boyfriend. But you've chosen not to have a boyfriend. So I think we should rephrase all these videos and talk about how I have been doing hookups. I have been doing situationships. But I have never had a boyfriend because I don't want to have a boyfriend. Don't make it as if it happens naturally. No, you don't want to have a boyfriend. You have decided not to have a boyfriend. And this is not something we should be talking about proudly. This is of your own making. You don't want to have a boyfriend. That's your choice. But why are you complaining that you don't have a boyfriend? Make this make sense.
Being into it, being not into it, whatever. But every day goes by and I'm like prouder, and not prouder, but I'm less embarrassed of the fact that I've never had a boyfriend. Like, it is what it is. It's my life story. And I think it kind of makes me unique in a way. And it's all a part of shaping who I am, honestly, because this is a part of who I am. And it's really forced me to work on my self-esteem and self-confidence from within, because I've never gotten it from a boyfriend. So it did make things a little trickier in my, low self-confidence days. But now it's just another fact about me. So if you've never had a boyfriend, do not think negatively about yourself, because just know that it is just one little piece of your story and no one actually cares. And if they do, they can fuck off.
If you've never had a boyfriend and you're into situationships and hookups, you know what to do. Just choose one of the guys and make him your boyfriend. As simple as that. It's so easy. Why do you complain? When you have the solution, you know what to do. Why do you complain? Just do what you have to do and stop complaining, because this doesn't make sense anymore. It doesn't.